2 more with Carmine to finish it all off. So again, a couple of additional laps in here to kind of take it all in and get some extra practice out here on track. So think about all the classes we've had over these last few days, early, late, video review, the demonstration laps, and try to put it all together. Hottest part of the day right now. So you might notice the tires are going to squeal a little bit more as it gets hot. That's all right. We'll get down to third gear for 2 corners, 2 and 9. If you think you need third otherwise, could be we're over slowing a little bit, but fourth gear just allows you to get right back on throttle a lot earlier. We'll get down to third gear for 9. That was my fault. I forgot to rotate you, but we're going to do that on the front straight here, bud. Sorry about that. I totally forgot. So as we get on the back straight here, Chad, I'm just going to have you pull off to the right. Carmine, I'm going to start with you behind me first. We'll do the same sort of laps here. I'm just going to switch up the order here for a sec. So Chad, I'll have you get off to the right for me. Carmine, you can stay at speed, come on up, and then we'll get going. And then Chad, you can just follow that right car. Alright, let's do it. There, we're trying to get it all the way out that middle of the track there for 5, just to get a good run on the exit. Alright, just maintaining that speed. No lifter here, just maintain it, looking ahead for turn 8. To the curve early. There you go. Then we pick the throttle back up for 9. Brake in, let's turn in early, just get right to the inside, hold this edge. Good, just a little early turn on that one, so we ran out of room a little bit on the exit, so just turn it a little later, a little slower. Good first lap. There you go. Now you'll notice if you turn it back in, you can pick the throttle up right here. braking up to 1.5. We'll get down to third gear. There you go, bender there. Wheels straight as we go down the drop. Looking left. Let's commit to throttle one time. Stay with it through turn 7. Yeah, remember to unwind that car though. Yeah, open that wheel, that middle lane. Really good car, man. Let's finish off this last lap. That was about 2.5 seconds quicker that lap. Nice job there, Carmine. Driving great. So we're going to slow it down. We'll do our first rotation. And then I'm going to get some speed from this other group here. See how you do that. Alright, so Carmine, nice job. Stay here for me on the right. Chad, come on up. Carmine will follow that 157, and let's get going again. Especially here in 5, just a slow release. Allow some of this embankment here to help the car slow. Scrub off some speed with that front. And we're right back on throttle, well before the apex. There you go. Straightaways out of the corners. That's where you're going to make up some time. How many times can I accelerate it? For how long? And all I have to do is if we're on the correct line. Let's carry the brake here into the turn, and then just very light maintenance throttle, 5%. Now we'll pick up. Quick turn in, straighten the wheel, get it pointed towards the water tower, you'll see no problem. And just slowly releasing off the brake like coast. Now we'll pick it back up here, Jack. Good. Try to watch that far left lane for that tire wall. Really fast through 10, but you get a better corner there. Things are brake perfect. Alright, we're going to keep it going for one more lap. driving well. Make sure we're turning our head left, scan through the corner, finding the apex. Once we're pointed at it, we'll roll into the front. Again, just a light brake to help it turn. Slow it down, and then we'll be doing another rotation. I'm going to do 2 and 2. We'll do 2 laps with Carmine, and then Chad will do 2. Alright, so Chad will have you off to the right side for me. Carmine, come on up. Cool, then Chad, you can follow, and we'll do 2 laps of these, guys. Looking good, let's get at it. Alright, back on throttle. Use me as a reference. Keep coming. Now we'll slow. Stay on the brake as we turn. Carmine, that was great, bud. That was a couple seconds faster. Good shot. Alright, we're going to do our last rotation. We're going to do 2 more laps with Chad and close it all out. You guys are driving great. Don't change anything. Don't do anything different. Let's pull over to the right here just for a sec. That last car is going through turn 5. I don't want to catch them. It's just clean laps with Chad. That should be good. So perfect. Chad, come on up. Carmine will follow that red car. We'll finish it off with 2 more. brake handles a little longer. Nice job. So water temp's really high right now. Brakes are high. Try to just roll into some of these corners. We'll let the car cool off a little bit. But you guys drove great. That was awesome. Again, little moments. Nothing you're doing incorrect technique or anything. Again, tires are hot. Track gets a little greasy when it gets 100 degrees out here. You guys did a great job managing that. Awesome job. Improvements throughout the whole day. Looking good. When we get back to the building,